right? Excuse me. I had a hair on my nose. A couple of hairs. Couple of hairs, baby. Couple of nose hairs. So, I was wondering, as I've started to meditate more and more, it seems, without maybe getting carried away, I'm starting to see no self. Starting to see no self. After I've just uploaded the video on false self, I thought I would expand on that and actually come to the conclusion that there is no self. There are habits. And habits make up what we call the self. But habits, if they remain consistent, which they rarely do, or maybe for some people they do, to an extent they do, to an extent they don't, depending. If habits remain consistent, that produces an illusion of a self, a pattern. But if habits change, then the self changes. The self is a construct. It doesn't actually exist. It's what we use to describe a makeup of physiology. I can't even say the word. Physiology, biology, brain chemistry, medications, no medications, CBD, no CBD, drugs, no drugs, alcohol, no alcohol, meditation, no meditation, sex, no sex, habits. Habits make up what we call the self, which doesn't exist. But we call it a self. Why do we call it a self? Because it's useful as part of a functional society. Is it used to define someone? This person is bad or this person is good. This person is innocent, this person is guilty. This person is a law-abiding citizen, this person is a criminal. We define the other. And then Someone with a weak sense of self, such as me, knows who I am as to I am what I think you think I am. But I am is an illusion. And what you are is an illusion. So if I am an illusion, and you are an illusion, then you are an illusion describing another illusion, an illusion of self, describing an illusion of self. A person doesn't exist. What exists is experience. A person can't be experienced. What I see in front of me right now is just that. It's just seeing. So I can see, and I call this skin, and I call these eyes, and I call this a mouth, and I call these teeth, and these are ears, and these are hands. But these are just constructs. These are what we call, this is what we call, this is what we label, so we can have a society that functions or dysfunctions. But what we have is experience. There is no I that is talking. There is the experience of talking. There is the experience of breathing in, the experience of feeling the vibration of my throat, the experience of my tongue moving, the experience of my teeth chewing, the experience of touching my beard, the experience of seeing with my eyes closed, the experience of opening my eyes. Right now, there's seeing. I can see an image on a screen. It's seeing. Maybe it could just as well be looking back at me as I could be looking at it. There is only experience. There will only ever be experience. And there's no greater peace than just noting experience. Or maybe the greatest peace will be the cessation of experience. But in the meantime, while there is experience, just to note what comes up. Pain, tension, breathing out, anxiety, feeling, hearing. It's all just experience. It's all just experience. Whether busy or whether not busy, it's all just experience. Regretting is just regretting. Remembering is just remembering. Pain is just pain. Anger is just anger. Feelings are just feelings. Lust is just lust. Making more out of something than it is. Constructs, illusions. An illusion of self. illusion of self. You're not in control, because there is no you. And I'm not in control, because there is no I. There is just experience. There is impermanence. There is impermanence. There is no self. And there is suffering. And there is the road to the end of suffering, which is the end of experience, which is nirvana. The illusion of self. The illusion of self. The illusion of control. The illusion of security. The illusion of safety. The illusion of lasting happiness. Happiness does not lead to happiness. Goodness leads to happiness. And if you don't replant that goodness, you run out of happiness. And then it could be hard to be good when you run out of happiness. So you have to replant the happiness. So meditation is like planting a seed that blooms throughout the day. And then it's kind of, the fruits of the meditation are enjoyed, utilized. And if you don't meditate again, you don't replant. So the meditation brings peace and clarity. And you have to use that peace and clarity to meditate more and gain further peace and clarity. And then meditate more and meditate more and meditate more. And then remain mindful throughout the day. Because if you just get complacent and enjoy the fruits of the meditation, you'll run out of, let's say, rice. You have to replant rice. You have to replant rice. The rice must be replanted. You have to use rice to get rice, as Yuttadhammu says. An illusion of self. An illusion of self.